Good morning, class. My name is Miles Dias, and I'm here with my teammates,
Adrian Cruz.
Andrew.
and we're here to discuss why employers should not be allowed to view your social media accounts. To start off, here's some general information. This is just the definition of social media. They are websites and applications that enable users to create and share content to participate in social networking. It's very simple. We all do it. We all love it. And I'm going to pass it off to Adrian.
First, we're going to discuss privacy, invasion of privacy, friend requests from interviewers, and the big brother. First off, invasion of privacy. With the interviewer creeping on you, if you want to call it that, he could find out information that could put you in a possibility of a biased point of view. He could find out ethnicity, religion, sexuality, and basically judge you by what you do or like how you live your life. Friend requests from interviewers. This could also put you at an awkward position where if you accept it, he could see anything that you post or anything that's on your Facebook. Or it could, if you don't accept it, it could probably make you look bad for not accepting it. And Big Brother. In some states, actually interviewers demand your password for your personal accounts, which is kind of invasion of your privacy. In some cases, polygraphs are required for interviews to make sure that you are telling the truth about your social medias and stuff like that, and things that you do not do. And from now on, I'm going to pass it on to Malcolm.
Hey class, how you doing? I'm going to talk to you guys about judgment because before any company hires you, the thing they are going to do is judge you. And it's done in three different ways. Or, not three different ways, but
Three different aspects.
there's three different aspects to judging, especially with social media sites. First, it begins with the interview. This is the place where your interviewer will get to know you personally. They will hear of your relevant skills that have to pertain to the job, and they might get a little background information on you, like how you react in certain situations, how you are in general, your personality, things you like, things you don't like. Now, after the interview, if the interviewer wants, they may check on your social media profile. And with this, whatever they learn, they cannot unlearn it. So say they go to your profile and they go through your general information and they find out things about your private life, say your sexual orientation, whether or not you have a wife or a spouse, or future goals. You may want to use this company just as a startup or just as a resume builder, and you may actually have higher goals to go to a different company. But once this employer sees that, that'll leave some sort of negative connotation in their minds. Now, one thing about the whole looking on social media one thing about going through social media profiles is they are technically the social media sites. How many of you have filled out a job application? Should be everybody. Yeah. On job applications, if you pay attention, there are certain things that you can not fill out and you won't be penalized for it, such as ethnicity or race. And that's because employers aren't allowed to make judgments about your employers aren't allowed to make decisions based on your age, race, ethnicity, religion, because if they do, that is actually in fact breaking the law. And with that, we're going to pass it off to
Okay, so next is inaccurate portrayal. So in this section, we're going to discuss 4 main topics. They are, it's meant to be social, not formal. Your personal life, we're going to go back into that again, as Malcolm just discussed. Your social media accounts, oftentimes they're empty words. We're going to go into detail with that. And your biographical information. This is information that you provided about yourself. Okay. And back to Malcolm.
Actually, I'll just. Social not formal. How many of you have a Facebook? How many of you have a LinkedIn?
Sorry.
Now, can you guys tell me the main difference between those? Facebook is used to connect with friends, family,
Don't forget businesses.
Huh?
Don't forget businesses.
Friends, family, groups, businesses. It's more of a social thing where people go on to meet other people, connect with other people, and stay connected. But on the other hand, LinkedIn is more used in the professional setting. This is where you get to connect with businesses, recruiters, and other individuals that are aspiring to be better in life. And LinkedIn is more of a place that employers should check. And Facebook is more of a, for your friends and family. You wouldn't want to be judged on your Facebook. Yeah, on how you live your life off your Facebook.
It's behind your back. Okay, so back to your personal life, your relationship status. We all know people who are gay. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. But maybe an employer discriminates against gay people. Had that not come up in the interview, and also not on your social media site, we wouldn't be having this conversation. And also your family information. Say you have a child with a disability, and your boss is concerned that you may have to leave work abruptly. That might be a problem for them, but it didn't have to come out in the interview. Empty words. Okay, let's be real. How many times do you on your Facebook and you say, I'm gonna knock them out? Or you're gonna go fight somebody. We all do it. You have silly pictures. Everybody has goofy pictures on their Facebook. Okay, there's also heat of the moment items, like when you're angry, you tend to just spit out information that just does not need to be said. And oftentimes you have uncensored or unfiltered thoughts. And the biographical information, this is information that you provided. Again, your sexual orientation. You wouldn't say that in an interview, but you would on your Facebook, because it's for your friends, not your boss. Your political views, again, for your friends, not your boss. And your lifestyle, such as exercise, social activities, and eating habits. That's stuff that is not all that private. It's not really all that sensitive, but again, you're not going to discuss that with your hopeful employer. And now we're going to go into damages. In this section, we have 3 topics. We have professional relationship, your trust, and your employee's confidence. Professional relationship. Okay, when on their Facebook page, that can cause some friction between the boss and the employee. That'll make for awkward face-to-face contact. Of course, you're going to want to avoid them. Then resentment of authority. That also leads to rumors being spread behind your back. Not a good thing. And then there's trust. It will be severely, if not entirely, reduced. That means promises will be disregarded, which could mean pay raises. You're not going to leave the boss after that. And also, promise time off. Again, you're not going to believe it. And the employer might actually challenge information provided by the boss. That can be helpful. And lastly, the employee's confidence. Again, reduce or destroy it altogether. That'll lead to a loss in productivity. The employee may end up second guessing themselves. They might turn in work late. The list goes on and on. But that concludes our presentation. If we have any questions, you may ask them now. All right. That's still going. It's still going. It's still going. Oh.